Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my fellow friends and madam. My name is Azhari Mazlan.
Muhammad Basil Iman bin Azlan.
Muhammad Isyad bin Yamin.
Luqman Adib.
Dini Haikal bin Batul Hisham.
With number matrix 2023436764
2023 465848.
2023-858-212.
2023263734.
From BA 27958.
From Group 4.
And today we will be presenting
about the topic MICROTAKAFUL awareness gap.
So first is introduction. Takaful is an important form of financial protection that helps individuals and families manage unexpected events such as accident, illness or death. It operates on the principle of donation and mutual assistance, where participants contribute to a shared fund that supports anyone facing difficulties. This makes Takaful not only a financial product but also a system that reflects Islamic values of cooperation, fairness and social responsibility. Because of this, Takaful play key role in promoting financial stability, especially for those who are more vulnerable. Despite its importance, awareness of Takaful among the B40 group in Malaysia remains very low. Many low-income households still do not have any form of Takaful protection. Some believe that Takaful is very costly, while others do not fully understand how it works or what benefits they can receive. There is also confusion between Takaful and conventional insurance. As a result, MICROTAKAFUL, which is simply designed to be affordable for the B40 group, is still underutilized. This issue is significant because the B40 community is the most exposed to financial risk. When emergency occurs, they are more likely to fall into debt, rely on borrowing, or lose their savings. Without proper protection, even a single unexpected event can severely affect their financial stability. Low awareness also slows down efforts to improve financial inclusion and limits the impact of Islamic financial instruments that aim to support social welfare. Understanding this awareness gap is important so we can identify the challenge faced by the B40 group and explore effective way to promote Takaful and MICROTAKAFUL as essential tools for financial protection. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, now my part focuses on what MICROTAKAFUL is and the major solutions being used. As we just heard, the problem is big. Only 1 in 4 low-income workers have Takaful. We must fix this huge gap to protect the B40 group. Okay, so what is MICROTAKAFUL? MICROTAKAFUL is simply the Islamic way to protect the poor. It works by risk pooling, where everyone shares the risk to help anyone who has a financial loss. It's built on 3 keys. Ideas. It must be very affordable, it must be simple to understand, and last but not least, it must be easy to use, no confusing paperwork. So, we cannot do this without any support. The central bank, which is Bank Negara Malaysia, is strongly leading the way. They issue papers telling Takaful companies, we need to develop these simple, low-cost products, easier so everyone has protection. So, because of this, Bank Negara has developed 2 key schemes, which is the first one is Perlindungan Tenang. This is the general scheme for affordable protection. A key feature is that it can connect Takaful to charity using sedekah or wakaf funds to help pay for the poorest people's coverage. So the second one we have My Salam. This is specific help for critical illness. If a B40 person gets seriously sick, this plan gives them a large one-time cash payment. For example, 8,000 ringgit Malaysia to help them and their family during a difficult time.
For my part, I will be presenting the key research findings of our study. Our focus was to understand how income, knowledge and loss exposure influence MICROTAKAFUL awareness among the B40 community. First, let me briefly explain our method. We conducted a structured survey with 320 respondents, all from PPR Kerinci, Lembah Pantai, which represents a genuine B40 environment. We analyze the data using correlation and regression tests to measure how strongly each factor affects awareness. Now, moving on to the findings, our results show that all three factors are statistically significant. This means income, knowledge, and loss exposure each have a meaningful impact on microtakaful awareness, with all p-values recorded below 0.05. Next, we look at the strength of the relationship. Income level shows the strongest correlation with a value of 0.779. This indicates a very strong positive relationship, meaning the higher the income, the higher the awareness. The second factor, loss exposure, recorded a correlation of 0.753, which is also very strong. People who frequently face financial risks or uncertainties tend to be more aware of the need for protection. Finally, knowledge scored a correlation of 0.745, showing that understanding basic concept of takaful significantly increases awareness as well. Together, these three factors form a strong predictive model. Our regression analysis shows an R-square of 66.7%, which means these factors collectively explain 2/3 of the variation in microtakaful awareness among the B40. This tells us that awareness among this group is not random. It is strongly shaped by income levels, what they know, and how exposed they are to financial risks. With that, I will now pass to the next presenter who will explain which factor has the highest impact and what the government can do to address the gap.
First impact is financial vulnerability persists. This means that a substantial number of this group of people is not adequately covered by the financial protection, since only 25% of the adults worker in the low income setup have either some form of life insurance or any family takaful cover. This weakness may cause more suffering in the case of the sudden financial shocks, because they are less likely to be covered to reduce the risk. Second is takaful exclusion. This is because of the low awareness of microtakaful among the low-income population, as they are less likely to engage in takaful products. Such restricted coverage makes them less effective in shielding themselves against high costs, thus lowering their financial security status in general. Third impact is limited growth potential. It is critical to create awareness of microtakaful so that low-income earners could be able to protect their financial futures. This process is undermined by the awareness gap, which is in fact become a limitation on the role of microtakaful to the greater inclusive economic development, particularly within the takaful industry. And then lastly is financial literacy issues. The articles underscore awareness and knowledge as some of the variables that have a significant impact on the uptake of microtakaful. The current lack of awareness implies that populations with low incomes might have weak knowledge on the microtakaful product, resulting in underutilization and lack of a chance of being financially secure. And that's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Now I will present about the key recommendation for takaful operators. Okay, for the first one is product design. Operators must shift their focus. They need to provide the microtakaful solutions that are truly customized, simple, and affordable to meet the specific constrained financial needs of the low-income B40 consumer. Next is digital technology. To reach the mass efficiency, operators must leverage digital technology. This means creating user-friendly mobile application or online platform that allow for simple access to information, easy policy purchase, and mostly important, streamlined quick claim process. Next is targeted media. One size does not fit at all. Operators must use media appropriate for different age group. They should use social media to attract younger millennials who value simplicity. while using traditional media like TV or radio, magazine to reach older demographic. Lastly is social responsibility. Finally, Takaful operators should commit the corporate social responsibility, which is CSR, by sponsor financial literacy courses or participate in community events. They build trust and raise awareness and actively support the financial inclusion. For the conclusion, our study found that awareness of MICROTAKAFUL remains low among the B40 groups. However, we have proven that income level, knowledge and loss exposure are all statistically significant factors that influence this awareness. To truly enable the B40 to protect their financial future, we need a concerted action. The government must provide incentive and education, and Takaful operators must deliver on customized product and digital accessibility. The time for action is now to secure the financial well-being of Malaysia's most vulnerable. That's all from us. Thank you.